Testing.
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 Coming up today on This Is Why We Can't Have a Podcast. We're good. That's good.
Don't you even fret because I
haven't seen it.
Oh, don't you fret. I'm making a TikTok. Don't you even fret, sister. So I made gin, and for anybody listening that wants this to be PG, it's great, grand, wonderful. We're realistic.
We're shifting into the PG-13 side at least.
We are realistic human beings who go and watch Smut sometimes
with hot men.
Okay.
Yeah.
Extremely.
Like
when he was born, the angels
the heavens opened up.
They trumpeted.
Yeah, the heavens opened up and he fell down on a cloud.
He was made.
He was shrouded in white linen cloth.
Made for women to adore. So I made Jen go watch The Housemaid with me.
Yeah, and I had watched nothing about it. I haven't seen a trailer.
And Jamie and Heather, I dragged them along as well.
She told me Africa Boy from 1923 was in it. Okay. So I was like, okay.
So Heather had read the book. I've read the book. Well, I haven't read it. I listened to it on audio.
Yes. Same. Yeah.
Jamie had Googled some of it, but I told Jen, which Jen isn't a TikToker. And so I said, do not get on anything because I want to see your blind reaction to these movies.
That was not a hard request.
And that was not because Jen doesn't do that.
No.
Y'all, I almost peed my pants. I couldn't even enjoy the hotel scene because I was videoing Jen.
That hotel scene, I was like,
you were, and I have video proof. Now, my favorite actual scene, public service announcement.
Spoiler.
Don't listen. My favorite scene was, I won't say, but the ending. I actually got the recording of that too.
I know exactly which part you're talking about.
And the part that was funny was actually not Jen. It was Jamie. Because Jamie, sweet Jamie was sitting there like this. The whole time. I was like, I can't stop laughing. I know people in that movie because don't you fret. We aren't the only ones in Hopkins County who love Smut.
No.
I saw
it was all full of
kinds of women in there.
The whole row next to us was groups of women.
So
same as
us.
Don't
be judgy mixed judgers.
I hope they listen. We should have handed out cards. We're gonna need to make cards.
I need a hat.
We need to go. I know.
A hat.
We could go to some smutty movies, hand out cards and patches,
and because
and ice cookies. And I'll make them with our logo on them.
Should.
I will.
Oh my God, that's a good
will. Probably need to turn off that blur.
What in the world is going on here?
Petty all the time. Okay, wait. How do I? Wait.
This is a great intro, actually. I'm glad it's recording. No, this is it. This right here is exactly why.
This is why we can't have a podcast.
This is why we can't have a podcast.
Okay.
Just get
I'm
with
stopping
me.
And then starting over.
Oh, we're starting over. This is Ashton.
And this is Jen.
And this is why we can't have a podcast. Hello.
Welcome to This Is Why We Can't Have a Podcast.
Yes. 2026. And if you listened to Monday's episode, just know that Jen nailed it. Okay. You have to watch it. Now, we did post on our Facebook page that YouTube
has us in jail. I don't know what's up.
Yeah.
They think we're scammers or something. I don't really know.
They think we're robots, which kind of is.
It's flattering.
It is actually a little flattering.
It means that we're super smart. Robots are smart.
Oh, and I feel like we are absolutely the furthest thing from a robot.
I mean, yeah, that's why I made the comment about Nigerian princes.
But
it's like, are you serious now?
Which I had to Google what you were talking about.
Yeah,
when you were
the love scams, all the things.
See, I didn't know any of that.
Because the letters of we've got $10 million for you if you just give us $200.
See, I didn't know any of that because I'm not a YouTuber.
Yeah, but that's not YouTube. That's just common sense. That's scamming.
I know nothing about Nigeria.
Oh my God. Well, there's a lot of scammers there.
Like you had me a little anxious.
Love scams.
Well, see, you had me a little.
Yeah, because you're like, oh my God, what are you referring to?
Well, because
you don't know the reference.
Yes, because Jen and I, we share the Facebook page and the Instagram page and stuff. So when Jen posts stuff, sometimes I get a little anxious because
she would like to review it first.
I would like to, yes, because
I might have to put it on a review list for you to save the draft.
I have like a little bit more restraint, shockingly.
I mean, I Karen more.
Well, and you do things quickly without thinking about the consequences. I try to put a little bit more like,
it's true.
What is that how is someone going to perceive that? So when you said Nigerian prince, I was like, is this going to be offensive to the Nigerians?
I mean, don't mean it to, because I feel like they know it. Like, it's all over Catfish. All you got to do is watch one episode of Catfish. One lady just got catfished by a guy who was supposedly Elon Musk asking her for money. Yes, she did.
No.
Left her husband.
That is, you are stupid.
I mean, definitely.
I'm sorry.
And that is poor husband.
I will say, I do believe that it is so easy to catfish someone now. Okay. Especially with AI and things like that. So
especially older crowd, like boomers. Oh my God. They're so easy to take advantage of using technology.
I just think that the thing is we just need to go. This is actually not how I want to start this, but this is the thing. I wish we could just go back to the old time dating, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Marilyn Monroe, Jane Mansfield, those days, like where we actually just spoke to one another.
Yeah.
I will say, I saw something the other day that was a little offensive. And I think my children, I know Emma has made comments to me about this. Okay. Aubrey will agree, I'm sure, with Emma, as I am sure Micah would probably agree, as I'm sure most Gen Zs would agree. There was a lady on TikTok, and she was going off on millennials, Gen X's, and
whoa, shots fired, Gen X.
Shots were fired.
Shots fired. We come back hard. She better watch it.
She said that if you're over 30, you should not be using Snapchat to communicate. Now, give me a second. Let me explain myself.
I mean, the younger ones are the ones. I mean,
okay, I do agree.
But your generation used Snapchat a lot as when you were young.
But here's my thing. I do agree that I don't really want to have a full-blown conversation on Snapchat.
Yeah.
But I think it's the fact of you telling me
that I'm going to do it.
That people over 30 shouldn't.
I may download it just because of that.
You don't have Snapchat?
I mean, I did, but I don't ever use it, so it's probably not my iPhone.
I only have it because
I don't want to talk to you on it.
Well, I really don't know why I have it. To be fair,
yeah,
I do like seeing the stories. It was trendy at the time, but I laughed because I'm like, that is how Emma and them text.
I know.
They actually don't text in a text.
I know.
They go to their Snapchat and they snap.
Do things that can disappear.
Yes. And I'm like, so.
I don't like it.
But also I was like, but I was offended because I was like, no, I don't agree with her. I mean, I do agree with her that over 30 years old, you should be communicating
like an adult. Yeah, like an adult. Snapchat is a child's communication
tool. I do agree. However, I was like, you know what? If a 35-year-old wants to communicate via Snapchat and the other person wants to do it back, who the heck cares? Yeah. Why is it any of your business?
Why you got to be?
Why are you calling out?
Why you got to be the Snapchat police?
Yeah. I'm like, girl, please.
She better load her weapon back in the.
And she was like hateful about it, and I was like,
because she was rage baiting because she knows us Gen Xers will go mad. Yeah.
Well, I just didn't like that, but I do think that we should go back to the black and white movie days of like
it was a little repressed then, though. What? I mean, like it was. What do you mean? Women were a little like you must wear a corset. You must. Wear a dress.
Corset on me. Must slap a corset and pearls and let me go.
Give me some joggers
if someone would treat me the way men treated women back then
in the movies,
in my imagination,
exactly in your fantasy movie life.
Okay.
In
my fantasy movie life, yes. If someone, then I will wear a string of pearls, put on some heels, and learn how to.
I mean, it was a different era that women did stay home and the men provided.
I also just think, I'm not even talking about the domestic side of it, the marriage. I'm talking about the dating and just the like,
The wooing.
fun of like
Get them
Doris
sucked
Day
in
and
until they're-
wooing
yeah.
and like actually like, you know,
wooing.
I think what annoys me is
Mhm.
I think we live in such a lazy generation,
Mhm.
and I'm not calling out one or the other.
Yeah.
Because I think
the more technology, the more lazy.
I think it comes from boomers all the way down to
it trickles down.
It trickles down.
It trickles down.
I think
Starts
we're all.
at the top.
I think we're all lazy
Yeah.
in efforts.
Yeah.
In relationships.
Yeah.
Okay. However, I do think that we all could just do some reevaluation of how we. I just think
I think
it's
some
lost.
are. I think the latest generation is trying to drift back to that, because I saw this girl posted a something about living an offline life. There, it was a book that she gave to her friend that was like, if you're for 2026, you're living an offline life.
Well, I need to. So someone asked. So I saw someone ask someone a question the other day on Instagram or a reel or something like that. I don't remember what it was on. Anyways, and it said, what like when you were younger, what was a sign someone was rich? What did they have that you thought they were rich?
Yeah, like a fur coat, a Mercedes.
That's what you thought?
I mean, yeah, because I lived in Wiley.
Is that because you lived in Wiley?
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of them running around. I mean, we
Okay.
weren't Plano.
That actually was
okay. We weren't
way,
Plano.
way not what I was.
A Rolls Royce.
What?
Rich would be like because you see the outward stuff.
When
That's
you were
think of-
younger
Uh-huh.
and you went to high school,
Uh-huh.
what did your friends have that you thought they were
all
rich?
the name brands. All the
A Rolls Royce, apparently.
No,
She grew up in Beverly Hills. Didn't
I
y'all
was
know?
thinking of adults who are
Clueless.
rich. I was thinking of
Really?
Annie. Or yes, but yes. All the name brands. Like in my day, it was Guess, Z Cavaricci, like Polo, Eddie Bauer, like all the stuff that it was expensive for,
Okay.
the most.
So for me,
Mm-hmm.
it was two things.
Okay.
Well, three. I'm going to do three.
Okay.
You had your own bathroom.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So if you had your own bathroom,
Uh-huh.
I thought you were rich.
Yeah.
Okay. You had your own phone line,
Oh, I had my own phone line.
then you were rich.
Oh, I guess I was rich in a lot.
And number three,
Uh-huh.
you had a pager.
Oh, I had a pager.
Jen, you act
I
like
was
you
rich.
You were rich. You act
In
like
Ashton
you.
said I was rich. Well,
Those were things that
listen,
were rich.
those were privileges for sure. I did work from a young age, so I earned my stuff. But
I started working at 14 as
Yeah.
well, but I didn't have a phone
you didn't have that
line.
stuff. Yeah,
And you built your own bathroom?
mine. I could still remember my number 109-442-1095, and my friends was 6193.
Do you also remember it was something else that I thought of, and this is so random, the crap, which I mean, I know you're a lot older than me.
Yes, yeah.
Only 9 years. But do you remember when the like weird contacts came out? The like colored contact stage?
Yeah, I couldn't put anything in my eyes, so I was very jealous of that because it dramatically
weird.
changes the way you look.
It does. It was
And I've
super,
always
super weird.
wanted green eyes, and I have the brownest eyes in Texas.
The brownest eyes in Texas.
So
Okay.
I've always wanted green eyes.
So Jen,
Yes.
yesterday at lunch, something was brought up about Robert Duvall.
and
And I just wanted you to know that today is Robert Duvall's birthday.
oh my God, how funny! I can't wait to tell Justin.
Today is, we're recording. It's not actually Friday,
Yes.
even though this is not on Friday.
Yes, but
We're
the magic
recording
of podcasting.
the magic of,
It's
of
Friday.
Robert Duvall.
Yes, of Robert Duvall
Is here because Jen was talking about him at lunch yesterday.
How old is he?
95.
Wow, way to go, Duvall.
Yeah. So then I started thinking about what is your, I know we do this, but what is your favorite Robert Duvall movie?
Lonesome Dove, right? He's been in so many. It's hard to say.
My mother is going to listen to this and she is going to be so mad. And then Jake is really probably going to haunt me tonight.
Oh.
Lonesome Dove is not one of my favorites.
Well, it's not one of my favorites. It's too long. It's too involved.
Well, no, I don't mind the longness of it. It
I
just
do.
isn't my favorite.
There's not a lot happens.
I just don't care for it that much.
I don't even remember really what happens. I just remember my parents were into it, so of course I watched
it was one of
you know.
Jacob's favorite movies.
Yeah.
But I love him, and I cannot believe I love him in this movie, is Something to Talk About with, he plays, he's Julia Roberts' dad.
Oh.
And, you know, and then that was a great cast.
One. Yeah.
It had Julia Roberts,
Robert
Kiara Sedgwick. Is it Sedgwick?
Uh-huh.
Is it Sedgwick? The lady who plays in The Notebook, the older.
Oh.
What was her name?
Yeah, I don't know her
my
name.
God, I can't think of her
Rosemary
name.
something?
No, Jean.
No.
I think it's Jean something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, and then what's his name? Oh my gosh.
Jack Nicholson?
No, not Robert Redford. What was the other guy around that time?
Oh, girl.
Oh my gosh. Phone a Friend.
All I can think about is Robert Redford.
No, I know, but what is his name? He played in that time. Amy,
Selleck?
help us
Tom
out.
Selleck?
No, it wasn't Tom Selleck. It was
Something to talk about.
Oh my gosh, I've got it.
So, now we have to know something to talk about. Cass.
I would, Amy. I would phone a friend you.
Yeah,
but you are at Hello Dolly practice.
Oh, that's too bad.
So I will not phone a friend you.
We'll pray for you for lines and movements.
I don't want to. Look, I even looked up Nigerian Prince. That was my last Google search because I was a little afraid. Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not on the Robert Redford level to me, but I do.
Well, no, but I'm saying like in that he was in that genre.
That era.
So, anyways, yes, Robert Duvall. Something to Talk About was one of my favorites. I loved the scene where she got up and she said, "Has anybody else in this room?" You know what?
Yes.
My husband.
Yeah.
And then people start calling people's affairs out. I guess this is that small town drama we all love. And I'm just over here like.
Now I'm going to have to look up the movies he was in so I can remember what's my favorites.
That was an underrated movie.
Oh,
I feel like. I feel like that movie was very good.
And the funny part about that is the reason that I brought it up at lunch is because Justin, for years, has done a prank on me where he knows that if he plants a seed, I immediately can't think of his name. So he always calls him Dave Stovall. And he always says good old Dave Stovall. And then I cannot remember Robert Duvall for the life of me. It takes days. And then the other day, it took 3 days the other day, and I finally blurted out, and he died. So that's
Robert
just
Duvall.
like his funny.
Happy birthday, Robert Duvall.
Happy birthday, Robert.
Of course.
Old Bobby.
Old Bobby.
Oh, Bobby's 95.
A little poke.
Yeah.
Like in Lonesome Dove.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So we talked about New Year's resolutions on the last episode. I just wanted to congratulate anybody who has made it to this far.
Yeah.
However, I have to be a bearer of bad news that the most statistically most New Year's resolutions die on January 19th.
Yeah.
This day is often called Quitter's Day. So just so you're aware, if you make it past...
Let me get my phone because I've saw something too that I saved.
What is she doing?
So if you make it past what, 19th?
So if you make it past January 19th, you're doing good.
Well, this is a total opposite side of that.
Okay.
So I thought it was interesting and I had to take like a bunch of dang screenshots.
For the love of Jesus Christ.
I know.
Who gave this woman a
one
phone?
One of them was
Jen, they cannot
look.
see this.
You realize you can attend a real life ball in a castle there in Scotland.
They can't see this.
It was my TikTok step. So okay, so it says, let's see, winter. Oh, but I gotta go I didn't do the. Okay, see, this is why we can't have a podcast. This is why we can't have a podcast. Okay, so this is what caught my eye, but I had to get it last. January marks the new year according to a calendar, but energy follows seasons, light, in the body, and date, not dates on a page. And so then it says winter is not for pushing forward. It is for rest, reset, reflection, and shedding old skin. This is the integration phase, not the launch. And then it says, if January feels slow, emotional, or quiet, nothing is wrong with you. Your system is still clearing last year, so you don't carry it forward. I thought this is really interesting. Nature doesn't bloom in winter. Seeds rest underground first. Growth begins after the dark has done its work. Because, you know, winter's a depressing time for a lot of people, especially like my artist in Maine she hates winter. The energetic new year begins at the spring equinox around March 19th to 21st. This is when light returns, balance is restored, forward momentum is supported. feel like this is the last one. Resolutions set at the equinox root more deeply, feel aligned instead of forced, are supported physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And this is when the body says yes. So birch is the tree of new beginnings. It doesn't grow in winter. It prepares. Your new chapter forms now, but it begins to move in spring. I feel like
You
that's
know
the
what?
last one,
Next
maybe.
time you need to send this to me, and I'll put it on a template
On a little
for you.
thing.
So
Yes.
you can just read it
Yes.
and not go through your camera.
And the
while
last
it's
thing
in.
it says is you're not behind. You're not unmotivated. You're not failing January. You're honoring nature's rhythm.
Okay, that is some artist
It's a meditation woo-woo.
woo-woo bullcrap.
It definitely is.
Because January 19th is the day of quitters. So I don't want to hear it. I'm going to go with that.
Well, I
Okay.
ain't quitting nothing. I mean,
Not your shot
mm-mm,
or you're smoking.
mm-mm. Neither.
Okay. So I ran across something and I thought it was funny.
Uh-huh.
And it's called Things That Used to Be Fun But Are Now Exhausting.
Okay. Yes.
Literally, I was reading this article and I was like, oh my gosh. So it's like, it sparked things in me.
Mhm.
Okay. Staying out late. Now, this one, she can hang all night long.
I can hang.
It annoys me.
I can hang.
Like, I'm ready to go to bed.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm in bed. Like, if I don't have something to do, I'm in bed by 9 o'clock. Like, I do not. No,
This year
one,
I'm doing better in my bedtime.
This one, she can hang still like she's 20.
I mean, yeah.
It does
I can
say
that.
after age 35, it can take up to 2 to 3 days to fully recover from like an all-nighter stay out.
Oh, God, it does.
And over 68% of adults say they feel physically drained for days after they stay out past midnight.
Especially if you're drinking. Oh, man, it's even worse if you're drinking. Oh.
Something else I'm over. Group chats. They used to be
they
fun.
serve a purpose.
They used to be fun, but now they're exhausting.
Well, if you're in too many of them.
That's right. And it says the average adult is in 5 to 8 group chats at any given time. Okay.
I feel like I'm only in like 2 or 3, so that's a really good number for me.
70% of people admit they mute group chats. That would be me.
I only have 2 active ones.
I have too many.
Yeah.
And so the problem with I work.
Yeah. And
the work one doesn't, the work one doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
And
we have our best friends one. That one doesn't bother me
at all.
I mean, have our family one with your family, which I love.
Yeah.
Because we don't talk that often. It's not like we're constantly sending
I'm just a part of too many groups.
You are. You're just a part of too many groups.
Another thing that used to be fun, but is not fun anymore. When someone says, let's do something spontaneous.
Oh.
No. I want to know what we're doing,
what time
where we're going, what time, how do I need to dress?
Prepare? Yes.
How do I, like,
can I
just wear sweats?
Should I stop at Sonic and get a drink?
Correct. Like, is there going to be food there? Do I need to eat before? No.
How long are we talking?
It actually says research shows people with high responsibility roles experience stress from last minute changes.
Oh, yeah.
Even if the activity is fun. I agree.
Yeah.
Do not spur stuff on me.
Yeah.
Like, I also
in my 20s, I'd love to get spur.
That's right. That's what this is.
Yes.
This used to be fun.
That's right.
But it's not anymore.
True.
And the thing is that I don't like plan stuff though either. Like, I don't like I like a day or two to think about it.
Yeah. Like,
I don't need to know 6 months
in advance. Calendar. Yeah.
Okay. But I would like to know at least Monday if I'm going to be doing something on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
Okay?
Like Monday for the weekend.
Yeah. No, I really thought about that because I was like, I remember when I was, we were seniors, juniors even. I can remember friends calling it like 9 o'clock and being like, let's go out.
Yes.
And we'd be like, we'll be ready in 30 minutes.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
and we'll be home at 3 a.m.
Not me. I had a curfey, but you apparently had all kinds of breaking rules.
At that
because
time, I would do
just,
what I want because I was in my 20s.
You were just, I'm talking about when you were a teenager, but I'm talking like you with your own phone line.
I had a Chevy stepside too. My daddy's Chevy stepside.
She was a spoiled brat. Jen actually was a spoiled brat. And I'm telling you, I would have hated you in high school probably.
No, you would have liked me because I wasn't like a bratty spoiled brat. I was a fun, spoiled,
You
spirited
also went to a
person.
very big school, and I went to a very small school.
See,
So,
our school was very small then. I mean,
Wiley,
yeah, my
you did
senior
have a
class
murderer
had-
there.
Yeah, my senior class had about 200 in it, though. I mean,
I had
know you're talking
32.
small.
32.
I know you were talking way smaller, but we, on the scheme of
200?
things, are small.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Okay. So, game of the night. You know, I always have to play a game with you. It's called Me Too or Just Me.
Okay.
Okay. So, how you're going to play is I'm going to read a statement. Okay. And you're going to say, we're both going to answer either me too, not just you. Why are we like this?
Oh, wait, what?
You'll either say me too.
Me too. Just you.
Not just you. Not just you.
Uh-huh.
Or why are we like this?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if I can comply.
This is round 1.
Okay.
I've canceled plans and felt immediate peace. Me too.
Me too. Yeah.
I've Googled something about myself and scared myself.
Me too.
No.
What?
Just you.
What? Okay.
You've Googled yourself?
Oh, Google myself? I thought you said Googled something.
Oh, no. Googled something about myself.
Oh. I thought I heard something outside the window.
Probably somebody.
I was thinking about like health things,
I
like
guess
WebMD.
yeah, WebMD. I do not
like,
do that.
What is
That
this
is
mole? What is this mole supposed to look like?
That is just you.
Yeah. Okay.
I've sat in my car after arriving home because I wasn't ready to go inside. Me too.
Me too.
I've worn the same comfy outfit multiple days in the row.
Me too.
I've reread text to see if it sounded weird. Me too. I've said I'm fine when I'm absolutely was not.
Me too. Yeah.
Okay, this is real but safe. I've missed an old version of myself. Me too.
Me too. Yeah.
I felt lonely even when surrounded by people.
Me too. I've had those moments.
I've compared my life to someone else's and felt behind. I would say
neither one of us, I don't think.
Yeah,
like,
I don't really. I try not to compare.
Yeah, I don't
so
do
I
that
would
either.
say not just you. Like,
no.
I mean, I would say we're not like that.
Yeah, we're not like that.
I don't know what that answer is, but it's not me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I felt overwhelmed by things that used to be easy. Me too. I've questioned if I'm doing enough as a mom, wife, friend, woman.
Me too.
You are really bad at that.
Yes.
And I'm going to say this, and for all women out there listening, I know you understand.
Mm-hmm.
I obviously have moments where I feel like I'm not a good enough mom. I think we all have moments like that.
Yeah.
I will say the week before my period, I'm like complete raging witch.
Yeah.
Okay. Like the girls know. Jake knew.
Justin knows.
Like I go into like panic cleaning mode where I like
nesting.
Like nesting.
Yeah.
Yes. And I like get angry.
And you want things in order.
Yes.
And don't mess
like
stuff
things,
up.
Like things that like normally don't bother me at all. Like something will be sitting on the cabinet for 2 weeks and I won't say crap about it. But then the second my period's about to come, I'm like, why has this been sitting here for 2 weeks and nobody's picked it up?
Exactly. Because it's brewed. It's brewed that long. And then
the
it
girl
just spills out.
You know, Aubrey just rolls her eyes and goes on and Emma's like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You know, but I literally, that is when I feel the most guilt. But you question, I feel like yourself a lot more.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you do it in friendship because,
no.
And I think that's why as adults, it's so much easier when you have friendships as adults because I don't question where I stand with my friends.
Right. Right. You have friends that you don't have to question.
Correct. So I never feel like I will say I feel sometimes like I long for more time with my friends.
Yes.
But I don't feel guilt.
No.
With my friend group.
No.
Like I miss and I wish I could spend more time with them.
But if we have to like cancel something or something like that,
I never feel bad.
But we don't feel guilt.
No, I don't feel guilt.
We just, like,
but I do feel like you question if you're enough more than I do.
I probably do, yeah.
And I think you just do that because you're a people pleaser and I'm not.
Yeah, I definitely am a people pleaser.
I've needed a break but didn't know how to ask. Me too.
Me too.
Okay. Just remember, you're not broken if any of this is me too.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
if you are, we're broken too.
Exactly.
Okay.
We're all in it together, babe.
This is round 3,
okay.
last round. Okay. And this is the unhinged honesty round.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
I've ignored a text because I didn't have the energy to reply.
Me too.
I've cried over something small because it wasn't actually small.
Me
too. I've fantasized about being alone, not leaving my family, just being alone.
Me too, probably. I like to be alone, like we're, yeah.
I have not fantasized. Okay, look, I don't like how that's worded a little bit because it's not like I fantasize like being alone.
Yeah.
But I do think sometimes I just wish I had a day.
Alone time.
Yeah, alone time.
Yeah, alone time that
because
day.
I don't, for me personally, I just sometimes need just a break
a
from
reset.
life.
A reset.
I mean, honestly, phone up.
Yes.
Nobody talking to me. Nobody walking in my house.
That's what my art stuff does for me. That's what, that's why when I don't answer y'all or something, it's like, oh, I was just in the flow. I was just in my art. I wouldn't even pay attention to my phone or anything for 8 hours. Sometimes.
Okay. Which does annoy me a little bit with Jen because let me tell you why. Because she is on my emergency contact stuff.
Yes.
And so the fact that there are days that she will go a long time without responding to my text makes me a little anxious.
I know, because I don't even see it.
And so that does slightly annoy me.
Yeah, and you know what's hard too is I'm videoing
if you were sick,
too, videoing myself.
If you were sick or something like that, then I would completely understand. But you're like that kind of every day.
Well, artists are famous for being sort of.
There we go with the artist thing
sort
again.
of. I don't know, just carefree.
I know, but I just think, I guess it's just our different stages though too. Is I have younger kids, you do not.
Finally, the pressure's off a little bit, even though it's not. You still worry about your kid the same.
Yeah, but
I was lecturing today, don't you drive in that snowstorm? Don't you be going anywhere that you don't need to go? And all this stuff.
Yeah, I don't.
Goes away.
And my mom's like you.
Yeah,
I mean, my mom will literally. I have her on Live 360, and half the time I'll look to see where she's at, and it'll say she's been in her house for 14 and a half hours. And I'm like, girl, I know you've not been at your house for 14 and a half hours.
She done left that phone.
She done left that phone at home. But mom,
me, I would be over 14 hours.
My mom did not get a cell phone until Aubrey was 3.
Well, I mean, she was a holdout.
She was
old-fashioned
rebel.
Yeah, she is rebellious. Yeah, and I love a rebellious spirit.
You do, but I want a rebellious spirit that at least puts her phone in her car.
Well, I will try to do better. One of my issues now is that I'm trying to film everything because I'm going to start posting on my Pretty Details page. So I'm trying to film content all the time to do show the things I'm doing.
I want y'all to listen to this.
Okay. What?
Okay, I want y'all to listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
Remember 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it was longer than that. It was 2 or 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
When Jen said she got a new embroidery machine and
Mm-hmm.
she set it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that phase has passed.
No, now, it hasn't. No.
Now we are into cookie decorating.
No.
Yes, you
That's
are.
just another hobby.
Yes, you are.
No.
Oh,
I have a class I wanted to do. The embroidery is not to the wayside. The embroidery is intimidating, and that's the issue. And if you were in the groups I'm in, reading with the people who have
maybe
my
you need to
machine,
be out of those groups and just try.
It's nerve-wracking because
Jen, I've never met you. I've never known you to be nervous.
it's just
do it.
Oh,
Take a gummy and do it.
you know what? I videoed myself whenever I was the Enchantress, and then it went wrong on video. But I was videoing it because
Practice makes perfect.
Well, and that's why I'm taking people along on my journey. So that's why I'm videoing, is because it's going to make me do more. So I can be like, oh, this is not going to be perfect. But look what I did. Look what I'm working on this week. Pretty details. What are the pretty details I'm working on this week?
For any new listeners here, this is the problem with Jen and I. We're completely opposite because that drives me insane.
Yeah, you're just to go and do it. And I want to think about it for a while.
Wow, you want to think about it for 6 months, Jen?
I know. But no, that's my whole thing this year is I'm not doing that. That's why.
So what? You
have
started
to give me a chance.
I know, but you started a whole new project.
No.
Cookie decorating. That's
just
new.
cooking.
Jen, you done bought icing.
No, just sugar.
Different-
Just sugar to make
different
it. I
stuff.
made it by hands. I baked cookies and made icing by hand and colored
So
it.
what are you going to do with this hobby?
Maybe I'll make some damn cookies for Grace's Red Boots damn bachelorette party. That's what I might do.
Red boots.
Maybe
Grace,
I'll
you
make
better
some mountain cookies for Micah's wedding thing. I don't know. But what it will be is they will taste good and look fantastic, but it's another form of art. And so I'm just going to see if I can master that too. But I'm only like
Do
I
you not
said,
feel like you need to be more of a completist this year? I
No,
feel like that should be
I
your
do.
resolution.
I do, but that is why I'm following through with the cookies. I already had this planned. I already had it planned. So I'm not putting it to the wayside until I do that one tutorial on hearts for Valentine's Day cookies. And then I have 5 shirts in line to try to embroider and a hat. So those are my next projects. That's my next week's focus. I'm trying to do weekly because I'm so squirrely. So I'm like trying to focus in on
None of us
this
could have
hobby
guessed
I'm
that.
doing this week. This hobby I'm doing this week.
You definitely like.
I'm so squirrely. I mean, I had a wellness
Never.
coach and she could not keep up with
absolutely
me.
not.
Like
I would have never guessed that about you. Squirrely.
my nickname was Squirrel in my wellness group thing that I was in. So I earned it.
Before we go,
Yes.
this episode comes out on Friday.
Yes. Have we gotten any confessions? Because it's too soon.
No, and the confessions we have not. So next
We'll
Friday.
be pushing it.
No, well, next Friday is when we start the confessions.
Because we need to give a little time for people to
yes.
come because it was
next
just
because
Monday.
it just came out today.
Yeah.
So next Friday will be our first confessions.
Yes.
So send them in.
We're gonna need you to take one for the team.
Take one for
people.
the team.
Take one for the team.
Someone,
We'll slide some in there too, but don't make us lie. Don't make us slide lie confessions in.
Yeah, don't make us Nigerian princess. Okay. However, I hate, and there has got to be some statistic about this, about me. I am so excited because tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, because we're recording on Monday.
Yes.
A new Andrea Yates documentary is coming out on HBO.
Oh.
And I have been waiting.
I know you've been pushing for this.
I have been
They were
pushing.
listening, girl.
They were listening.
They were. Oh, we need to do a reaction to that on our Patreon. Like that could be one of the things we
am telling you, I am so excited. The fact that this is what makes me happy about my week is scary, Jen.
I mean, you've been asking for this.
Well, I don't really think it's going to be anything new.
Yeah, you're not going to learn anything.
But
it's
just knowing that there's a new documentary,
like fresh eyes looking at it.
Okay.
Face.
Also, before we go, so just so everybody's aware, Andrea Yates documentary comes out tomorrow.
Tell about the movie we saw yesterday.
Just a second ago. So I made Jen. And don't you fret. There is a TikTok coming.
Oh boy.
Don't you even fret because I
haven't seen it.
Don't you fret. I'm making a TikTok. Don't you even fret, sister. So I made Jen, and for anybody listening that wants this to be PG, it's great, grand, wonderful. We're realistic.
We're shifting into the PG-13 side at least.
We are realistic human beings who go and watch Smut sometimes
with hot men.
Okay.
Yeah.
Extremely.
Like
when he was born, the angels.
The heavens opened up.
They trumpeted.
Yeah, the heavens opened up, and he fell down on a cloud.
He was made.
He was shrouded in white linen cloth,
made for women to adore. So I made Jen go watch The Housemaid with me.
Yeah, and I had watched nothing about it. I haven't seen a trailer.
And Jamie and Heather, I dragged them along as well.
She told me Africa Boy from 1923 was in it. Okay, so I was like, okay.
So Heather had read the book. I've read the book. Well, I haven't read it. I listened to it on audio.
Yes, same. Yeah.
Jamie had Googled some of it, but I told Jen, which Jen isn't a TikToker, and so I said, do not get on anything because I want to see your blind reaction to these movies.
That was not a hard request.
And that was not because Jen doesn't do that.
No.
Y'all, I almost peed my pants. I I couldn't even enjoy the hotel scene
Oh
because
my God.
I was videoing Jen.
That hotel scene, I was like,
You were, and I have video proof. Now, my favorite actual scene, public service announcement,
spoiler.
don't
Spoiler.
listen. My favorite scene was, I won't say, but the ending. I actually got the recording of that too.
I know exactly which part
And the
you're talking
part
about.
that was funny was actually not Jen. It was Jamie. Because Jamie, sweet Jamie was sitting
Yes.
there like this the whole time. I was like, I can't stop laughing. I know people in that movie because don't you fret. We aren't the only ones in Hopkins County who love smut.
No,
I saw
it was all full of women.
kinds of women
The
in
whole
there.
row next to us was groups of women,
Groups of women.
friends.
So it's
Same as
so
us.
don't be judgy mixed judgers.
I hope they listen. We should have handed out cards. We're gonna need to make cards.
I need a hat.
We need to go. I know.
a hat.
We could go to some smutty movies, hand out cards and patches,
And because
and
people are
ice cookies.
And
I'll make them with
ice-
our logo on them.
You should.
I will.
Oh my God, that's a
I
good marketing.
will. Okay.
Okay, so
For
we
our
will,
birthday.
so we need your confessions.
Yes.
We need your
come on.
confessions. Send your confessions
Anonymous
in.
or not, we'll keep
We-
you anonymous
We
if you want to be
promise we'll
anonymous.
keep you anonymous, but send in your confessions.
Yeah.
And we will start that. So that will come out. The very first listener's confession will come out next Friday. I'm also going to post something to remind Jen made a cute little logo that I'm going to post with how you send it in.
Mhm.
And
I want to hear about the resolutions. Like, I want you to drop in the comments what your resolution is that you're still maintaining.
because if you make it past January 19th,
You're a winner.
You're a winner.
You're a winner.
You're a winner
You're not
in
a
the
quitter.
eyes of us. You are
Yeah.
not a quitter.
You're a doer, not a quitter.
You are not a quitter.
You're do not a quitter.
We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
See you
This is
Monday.
why we can't have a podcast.
We can't have a podcast.
Oh Lord.
Oh God, I feel like I need a belch.
Wait till I see the end record. Like? Oh wait, no.
What?
Okay, we
No,
want
this
you
is
to,
funny.
to subscribe,
What?
comment, like, and share.
So
we want you to subscribe, comment, like, and share our videos.
No, we seriously do.
Yeah, but go to YouTube and subscribe. We need you to go to YouTube and subscribe.
And all of the other ones because we know Jen only loves her YouTube.
Yeah, but
so
for real, go to YouTube and subscribe.
we love you.
We
Thank
love
you, followers.
Look, we put our top hats on for you.
God, so Abe Lincoln of us. This is Ashton.
And this is Jen.
And this is why we can't have a podcast.